45 is way beyond delusional. He claims because the Democrats are filing the process to impeach him, and he claims how do you impeach somebody who's been successful as him, which he is not successful. He's a failure, and everything he's done so far has been nothing but a failure so far. 45 on Friday responded to a renewed impeachment talk by Democratic members of the new Congress with a two-part defense tweeting that his success in office is the only reason Democrats want to get rid of him. No, they want to get rid of him because he's nothing but corrupt and nothing but a failure. That's why. And he claims that he's done too good a job to be removed from office. Actually, he hasn't. They only want to impeach me because they know they can't win in 2020. I'm pretty sure they can. And 45 should have tweeted that he's had too much failures, but he tweeted that he has too much success. So he actually kind of reversed that around. He says, how do you impeach a squatter who has won perhaps the greatest election of all time, which technically that was not true. That was a lie. He claims he done nothing wrong, which actually he has. He's colluded with Russia. He insists he hasn't, but he has. He claims the Democrats were the ones that colluded with him. But if you think about it, everybody that's been charged with all the collusion with Russia is people that worked with his cabinet. So it's actually the Republicans. And he claims that he's the most popular Republican in party history at 93%, which actually it's not. According to Gallup, 45's approval rating is 89 among Republicans because they're rednecks, and of course they're going to be bouncing up and down on his dick anytime. And of course overall he's only got like a 38% approval rating. The squatter is facing multiple criminal investigations in Washington, D.C., where Special Counsel Robert Mueller is looking into whether the 45 campaign colluded with Russia and whether 45 obstructed the investigation, which, of course, he did both. He obstructed justice and he colluded with Russia. Cohen has even admitted that he personally directed him to make... Cohen says that personally 45 told him to make hush money payments, which was considered illegal. Before Friday, 45 had mentioned impeachment in his tweets only a handful of times, about a half a dozen, and two of those were from 2014 and directed at Obama, who was, of course, a better president than him. 45's tweeted response came a day after Democrats took control of the U.S. House of Representatives, and while most Democrats in Congress, including House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, say they are waiting for the cases to play out before taking action, some are a little too impatient right now. It says Brad Sherman, who introduced articles of impeachment against 45 last year, told the Los Angeles Times on Thursday that he plans to reintroduce the measure accusing 45 of obstruction of justice in the firing of then FBI Director James Comey. In a speech to a progressive advocacy group Thursday night, new Representative Rashida Tlaib used a swear word in vowing to impeach Trump, and she says we're going to go in and impeach that motherfucker. Congressman Tlaib was elected to shake up Washington, not continue the status quo. Tlaib's spokesman said in a statement Friday morning, 45 is completely unfit to serve as squatter, which of course that is true, he is unfit. The congressman absolutely believes he needs to be impeached, so do I. She ran and won by making this very clear to voters in her district. Tlaib herself appeared to be equally apologetic. She says, I'm speaking the truth and to power, she said, and we know that 45 needs to be gone, which I agree. Pelosi, who retook the gavel in the House on Thursday afternoon, told NBC News that she isn't ready to consider articles of impeachment yet, but she pointedly did not rule out the possibility that 45 could be indicted while in office, despite Justice Department guidelines against it. She says, I do not think that is conclusive, Pelosi said. I think that is an open discussion. I think that is an open discussion in terms of the law. Yeah, so I'm all in favor of impeachment on him because of how much of a fucking idiot he is.